fury that couldn't be contained against India's rape culture. After a trainee doctor was brutally raped and murdered in Kolkata this summer while at work. But there's another, quieter front to the battle against sexual violence in this country, a widespread issue, hidden and insidious.
The woman's body is a commodity.
Marital rape is not a crime in India, even if some have spent years fighting to change that. The streets of Delhi are a safe haven for some struggling with the trauma of being raped repeatedly by their husbands. For this 21-year-old, the abuse began on her wedding night.
Without my permission,
he would have sex with me without my permission. It wasn't just occasionally. He forced himself on me all the time. 6 or 7 times a day, and I would never agree to it.
She was only a teenager, trying to understand how nobody would help her, even though her in-laws knew about the constant abuse.
My husband used to say, "Now that we are married, you are my property."
And in India, that idea seeps into law. Rape is illegal, but the penal code, even the newly updated one that revamped laws from the colonial era, still lists an exception. Non-consensual sexual acts by a man with his own wife, if she's over 18, is not rape, and therefore not a crime. A legal clause that infuriates women's groups trying to change the law.
It's very heartbreaking at the same time because women have to go.
Marital rape is so taboo in India's deeply patriarchal society, says this social worker, that she has to work extra hard to get victims to open up.
There's no awareness about it. People don't understand that, this is happening and this is wrong.
It's a battle all over India, where there's no escaping rape culture, where sexual violence is normalized. A woman is raped every 16 minutes in this country, and those are just the reported cases. The August rape and murder of that junior doctor turned the spotlight once again on how rape is treated in Indian society and how it's prosecuted. Cries for justice felt necessary but almost futile. There have been many other protests over the years and global outcry. And yet, little societal change, anti-rape activists say.
The conviction rate is only 27%. Nearly 75% of the criminals go scot-free.
And those are the cases that are reported and even get to court.
Yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Miriam Davale is with one of the groups behind the court battle to criminalize marital rape. It's wending its way through India's complex judicial system, slowly. The Supreme Court will hear the case, but delays abound. Still, a recent development saw the government outline its position. The Indian government is against making marital rape a crime, arguing in a recent written statement to the Supreme Court that it would be excessively harsh, disproportionate, and it could cause serious disruption to the institution of marriage. That line of thinking is not a surprise to many in a country so staunchly patriarchal.
This government is highly anti-women. It doesn't see women as independent identities.
A painful thought for this mother of 2 girls, a rape survivor, who breaks down when she thinks of the panic attacks she used to have every time her husband came near. The rape wouldn't stop for 12 full years.
I did not know how to get out of that situation, and I thought I just had to bear all the suffering I was enduring.
She found the strength and made it to a shelter with her children, and she wants justice for all of the wives suffering as she did at the hands of their husbands.
You are a male person. If you're a man in India, you have all the rights and girls have no rights. So yes, I would say that a husband who rapes his wife should be punished.
This young survivor also hopes marital rape will one day be a crime in India, but mostly she longs to forget.
I feel very depressed when I think of it all. I'm still on medication from when my husband beat me up so badly I was hospitalized. I don't want to remember any of my past.
She's looking to the future and filing for divorce.